The fourth and penultimate stage of the 47th edition of the Tour de Hongrie, set to be the general classification appointment. Most important stage, and certainly the most demanding for the overall race leader, Tim Merlier. Narrow advantage over Benoit Cosnefroid in general classification. Two-stage victories under his wheels this week from the Belgian sprint superstar. And, he would leave it up to the GC favourites on a difficult day as the riders made their way out of Mohat's to racing to Pécs. Flag in, originally billed as a 188-kilometre stage. The inclement weather conditions, the mercury not much more than 10 degrees Celsius throughout the day. Torrential rain challenging the riders, and the distance pared back from 188 to 147 kilometres at the outset of the day, with 3 intermediate sprints along the way. 4 climbs up the finishing assault near the town of Pécs at the end of the day, and a busy and active first half hour of racing. Eventually we had a group of 4 riders clear for much of the day. That pared back to 3 as they made their way close to the finishing circuit that would complete the day's activities. Adrian Benito taking the top points at the first climb of the day. Samuel Zoccarato also there with him, and the real engine in the breakaway, Jakob Söderqvist, the 22-year-old Swedish rider from the Lidl Trek squad, taking the intermediate bonus sprint. Best placed rider in general classification among the breakaway riders. Zoccarato starting to fade as they work their way through and into the final 50 kilometres. Söderqvist paring back his deficit to Merlier to 17 seconds. Just 13 seconds between himself and Benoit Cosnefroid, the pre-event favourite for general classification honours. And this moment on the descent of the climb at Pécs, Eamon Callan O'Brien, who'd done such great work for the Team Jaco Alula squad. Thankfully he was able to get back up, as indeed was Yves Lampart of the Soudal Quick-Step squad, another man under the Armco. And, back on his feet afterwards, somewhat shaken. Hopefully not too much the worse for wear through the intermediate sprint, and Söderqvist taking the 2 bonus seconds on that occasion behind Benito. Into the closing moments of the stage, Söderqvist, they took out the final lap, and Söderqvist would go on to claim stage honours, having distanced Adrian Benito and Samuel Zoccarato on the final 3-kilometre climb to the finish line, behind Luc Plapp from the group of Jersey classification favourites in a titanic scrap with Junior Lecerf, managing to pare the deficit to Söderqvist up front, but not enough to claim stage honours. Benoit Cosnefroid staying attached to his main GC rivals, but Söderqvist from the early break surviving for a famous success. 22-year-old Swede reaching the line 41 seconds clear of the GC riders. Benito's second across the line, just over half a minute behind the Lidl Trek rider in the break for the second day this week, and this time it stuck all the way to the line. Jakob Söderqvist. A challenging day for all the riders, a challenging day for everyone on day 4. The Tour de Hongrie and Pécs in particular, once again delivering a terrific and entertaining helping of racing action. Relief and ecstasy for the developing rider Söderqvist, who was aided in some respects by the reduction in overall race distance while the riders were out on the road. Jakob Mosca up to congratulate his teammate. Yellow jersey presented to Jakob Söderqvist at the conclusion of activities. The initial calculation showing a 40-second advantage over Benoit Cosnefroid heading into the 5th and final stage of the race. Luc Plapp moving up to 3rd overall ahead of Lecerf, Fancello, Canzole, and the other GC riders from the main peloton behind. But it's Söderqvist celebrating after a stunning stage success on day 4 of the Tour de Hongrie.